merry-go-round, round with ya. In and out, then up and down.
Prince Harry loses court battle over security protection. I mean, this could have been a simple resolution, you know, if his father actually cared. I'm just gonna be honest with you, like, I mean, he didn't even have to speak for him anymore. He could have gave him the security. I mean, Harry even offered to pay for the security, and it was still a no answer. So I feel incredibly bad for him because he really loves. I mean, he loves his new life in America with his his wife and children and their little family. But I'm pretty sure Harry speak more and more about his birth country, his birth homeland, and he will. I say, like, any parent from a birth country that they love so much and is rightfully still in existence, they will want their children to visually and physically be on that homeland, to experience that beautiful feeling and beautiful love and just beautiful experience that their father always shares with them. So, but unfortunately for Harry, that won't be happening. Time and time again, is just slam the door in his face with the nose. I mean, his father has all the power in the world to be like, yeah, you can grab my son and his family's security. Charles is a cheapskate when it comes to Megan and Harry. I mean, look at the hole in his shoes when he was there struggling and looking like a bum. I mean, come on, we all have eyes. Harry's a very handsome, good-looking man, but to me, the hair cut, the clothes, the shoes, they didn't give a crap about that boy. A boy who's older than me, but you get the picture. And I'm not saying he's unattractive. I mean, look at him. He's a fox, as Megan said. I was only talking about his appearance before Megan, like, and his living conditions as well. I mean, Megan, like, literally downgraded when she got with him. Like, literally downgraded. Like, she gave her a home, a beautiful home, by the way. It may look smaller, but I mean, it wasn't a better condition than what Harry was living under. I mean, just look at it. It looks wonderful. It's clean. It doesn't look moldy. Like, I mean, the furniture here is charming looking, but it looks like it smells like mold back, behind the walls or something. Like, it's like how Charles and Williams upkeep their, tenants' apartments. If you know, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna just get back to the topic because reading his statement on the Sussex.com website, I mean, you can pretty much see the frustration and just sadness, pretty much, like, and disappointment. I would say disappointment from Harry, who tried everything. Like, he tried to and trying to contact his father. Like, his father won't even talk to him. I mean, you would think that, like, you're like this old, unhealthy looking individual anyway, and then on top of that, you have allegedly have cancer and allegedly getting treatments for cancer, and yet you don't want to have anything to do with your child, and then allegedly have another child who don't even want to even be bothered with you, yet you have a child who wants to be in your life, who wants you to see his children, to see his family. It's just mind-boggling to me. Like, I cannot fathom. I just don't understand how someone could be that horribly heartless and just dirty, filthy, disgusting, hateful heart, hateful soul. And I'm talking about Charles. Like, how can you still have that in you, even though you're allegedly dying? Literally, just an ugly, rotten heart, ugly on the outside, ugly on the inside. It matches. How can you be that way over a child who's out there in the press, pretty much? Just, I mean, he's not, begging on hand and knees for him, but he's literally like he literally has like his heart on his sleeve for this man. Like, he truly, truly loves his father. I mean, I understand, that's his only living parent. I mean, he has a wonderful mother-in-law, and wonderful uncles and aunts who love him, but he also has a living father who is alive. His heart is still beating. He's still on this planet, who won't acknowledge him. And Harry has done nothing dirty to this man. I mean, he wrote a whole freaking book for him. I mean, yes, we read Spare and see his experience in life and everything, but it's literally a book because, I mean, his dad, I guess, apparently likes to read books. Maybe he's reading this article. I don't know. He's reading the many articles out there, or maybe he saw Harry's interview. I don't know, but yeah, Harry, Spare is pretty much a letter of everything that he's been through. Maybe for him to get his dad to understand why, to make him understand why he made those choices and those decisions. And this monster just doesn't give a flying fuck. For anyone who's offended, I apologize, but that's just how I feel. I cannot stand a dirty ass parent, a parent who would dropping F-bombs left and right. I'm trying to calm down because I just can't stand a toxic narcissist father or mother, but this is a father in this case, full of just hate for a child just because their child did not want to live the life that he wanted them to live. Like, he wanted his Harry to just be a bottom of the barrel individual, technically, like his past spared ancestors. But Harry said, no, I want a different life. I have a different vision in life for myself and for my family, my own family, my wife and children. And he's made an incredible name for himself, well respected, highly successful, and incredibly happy. And yet his father, that's just not good enough for him. So while I would have cut him off a long time ago if that was my father, I would have, or any parent, whatever, I would have already cut him off and just said, look, have a nice life. And yeah, I would literally drop F-bombs, but wouldn't do that. But anyway, it just seems like Harry, I mean, all he wanted is security. He deserved it. He earned it. I mean, he was born into this life. He couldn't help it. He also defended his country twice in 2 tours in Afghanistan. But then again, Charles doesn't respect veterans anyway, so he couldn't help that he's the more popular royal than his own father and brother, the Spares and the king of the UK. He can't help that people love and respect him. People like him more. It's just fucked up how Princess Diana, a person with such a good heart, just a beautiful soul, a beautiful, good person like that, life was cut short while this demon is still on this planet, just causing nothing but chaos and heartbreak to so many. I mean, not only to his son, but many people. This monster doesn't care about his son's safety. The son that comes from his DNA, from his own disgusting body and Diana's beautiful body that they made together, regardless of how it was made. I don't even want to know, but this good man, this is a really good man. All jokes aside, we know with this, he's a good man, Savannah. He's literally a good man. Good. He just represents everything that a royal, that a leader, well, not even just a royal, but just a man should be. And so being proud of that, proud of him making his choice on leaving and not having to spend a dime on him because he makes his own money, his own earning, and his own living. You just have so much hate in your heart. And I know William's not going to give him any security, so I'm not going to count on that because they both hate him. They couldn't care less about Harry's safety. Here, listen.
2020, when that decision happened, I couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe it. I thought with all the disagreements and all of the chaos that's happening, the one thing that I could rely on is my family keeping me safe. And not only did they decide to remove my security in the UK, but they also signaled to every single government around the world not to protect us.
Everything I said about Charles also applies to his family. William, Camilla, Kate, all of them. Deadbeat bitch of a father, Charles, and his loser asshole of a brother, William. Karma is going to be so harsh to them. I mean, maybe they're going through karma right now. They're already miserable. Oh my god, it's literally thundering outside as I'm talking. The thunder outside you probably can't even hear, but the thunder that's outside right now as I'm recording this is just roaring, and that's just how I feel right now for Harry. And I feel angry, but I also feel disappointed and hurt for him. I don't feel disappointment for Harry, but I just, his outcome, I'm sure he's disappointed and hurt, and it's just sad. It truly is. And I still stand on everything I said regarding Charles. He never cared about Harry. He never loved Harry. He don't care about any of his children, to be honest with you, but we're just going to focus on Harry. He hates Harry. It's all about him and Camilla. Mainly about him. Mainly his image. He has to look good in front of the camera. He has to look like the good guy. He's the opposite of a good guy. He take a picture like after Diana passed away. He act like he was this decent, good father, doing this, being loving in front of the cameras and in front of the press people, or just in front of everybody, as if he's just this good man who's raising his kids alone, which he wasn't. I mean, it's still like just mind-boggling that he would even cheat on Diana with the zombie from the end of the Michael Jackson's Thriller music video. But anyhow, yeah, Charles is trash. He's a deadbeat father. I would never respect him. He's selfish, ugly, in the inside and out, bottom of the barrel regarding humans, and the toy king, the deadbeat daddy, the deadbeat husband, deadbeat grandfather, because he don't care about Archie a little bit. It's all about the image for him. Even his own people have to make up stories to act like he wants to see his grandchildren. He misses them very much. He's doing an olive branch, calling Harry. He never called that man. He's garbage. He's trash. His dad and brother are going out sad as two bitter losers. As the saying goes, nobody wins when the family feuds. Well, especially when the feud is one-sided at this point. I mean, it's always been one-sided, to be honest with you. All Harry wanted was, his family to be protected. Him and his wife and her son at the time, Archie, they left the UK. They were in danger. I mean, can you imagine if he was there? Actually, he probably wouldn't be on this planet, in my honest opinion. So they left right on time. I mean, can you just imagine if they stayed during the pandemic? They probably would have infected them all. Infected Harry, Megan, Archie, all, because they're all sick bastards. Harry's family is their heartless, soulless individuals who are not connected to reality. And you would think that someone like him who. Well, he was allegedly bullied as a child. You would think that you wouldn't want your children to go through hurt and pain, the way you went through. And I can never, I don't get it. I would never, ever get the evilness and just ugliness, sheer ugliness that Charles is. So, it is what it is. I promise the next podcast is going to be a positive podcast. I'm just absolutely disgusted by all this. I can't even do a Wofford skit. I'm going to try my best. I really am. It's just that Charles pissed me off so much, because there are probably parents like that. There are parents like that. God bless you, Harry. More goodness is going to continue coming your way. You're going to get many blessings. This is ugly on Charles. This is bad. This is absolutely bad on him. And I know he's going to pay his disgusting press and UK people to try to spin this, but it's bad. And Charles, fuck you. I'm pretty sure you'll never see this video, but hey, that's just how I feel. And don't worry, I'm not going to say any more throw any more F-bombs or anything like that in my other videos, unless Charles or William are involved. I just don't like individuals like that. I don't like people like them. Ugly, nasty, disgusting, rotten to the core individuals with no heart. They have no heart and no soul, literally. And on that note, I'm going to end a podcast right here. The next podcast is going to have a Wofford skits. And this podcast is just mainly me just talking trash about Charles. I actually enjoy talking trash about Charles. I've done past videos about talking trash about Charles. And he is as fake, phony, disgusting, nasty, ugly inside and out, rotten as they can get. So, hey. Anywho, we're going to switch gears and try to end this podcast as positive as possible, because Harry and Megan are living a happy life with their children. They are blessed and will continue getting blessings. Mark my word. My name is Deanna, and you were watching Thriving with the Sussexes, and I hope that your days are filled with blue skies, sunshines with positive vibes.